Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bailey and today's video is going to be the first few days of training my new puppy Maverick. So I originally filmed this as the first week, like a full 5 days of training my puppy, and I take you guys like throughout the week and I show you our training sessions. I talk about what I'm thinking and why I'm changing this and things I'm noticing, which I thought would be helpful. But when I sat down to edit this video, it's just way too long to do a full week unless I cut stuff out. But I didn't want to cut stuff out because like I want this to be helpful and kind of me explaining what I'm doing and why I'm doing what I'm doing and all that. So I thought I would edit and only put out a couple days at a time. If this is still something you would want to see after this video, I can still put out a couple days, but I really just wanted you guys to see like the full training sessions. I mean, I do speed up through a couple parts if it's like me not talking, but I really did not want to cut out like what I was thinking and what I was doing because I thought that was helpful, and that's kind of why I put these videos out on the internet. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this video and seeing the first few days of me training my new puppy Maverick. If you do, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below so you can join our Positive Purpose fam. I make a lot of just dog mom, anything dog related kind of content, so you should definitely stick around if that's something you're interested in. And let's get into the first few days of training my puppy Maverick. My plan for today is to work on name recognition. I've noticed that he is really good at coming whenever I like pat my legs or make like kissy noises and stuff, or even just get on his level. Oh, he came over to say hi, and so did Mercedes. This is the guy I'm talking about if you're new, and this is Mercedes, my Bernese mountain dog. So yeah, he's been really good at coming, or when you even get down on his level, he will just come on over. You want to go play? It's his playtime right now with Mercedes. So I want to work on name recognition, and I'll show you guys how I'm doing that. And then I also want to introduce the collar and leash today just to see how he will react. He's been a very confident puppy so far, but yeah, I'm going to head to work and then I probably will not start training until my lunch, so I will catch up with you guys then. Maverick, yay! Yay! Maverick, yay! Good boy. Oh. Oh. You already have a big neck. You already have a big neck. A little big, but just to get used to it. I'm back home from work and I thought I would recap our first training session, the one during my lunch. I probably won't talk a lot during those just because someone is working on like directly on the other side of the wall, and it might be weird to them that I'm talking to myself and explaining things out loud to myself. So yeah, but I will definitely recap after work. Anyways, to recap our first training session, so I went in it with the goals of working on name recognition, and then I wanted to see his reaction to the collar and the leash. So the name recognition, that went really well. I was very happy and proud of the progress. And also too, this training session during my lunch was only 5 minutes long. It does not need to be long at all. He is an 8-week-old puppy and was already like falling asleep and trying to lay on the floor because we played a little bit before training. So yeah, 5 minutes. It's still productive, and That's like my biggest tip too. It does not need to be super long. You'll get frustrated, the puppy will get frustrated. Anyway, so name recognition went really well. I'm going to keep working on that. And then the collar, as you guys can see, was a whole new experience for him, and he kept trying to abide at it. And one of two things. One, maybe I should have started with a thinner, more puppy collar. So the collar that I have and put on him is one from a small family dog that passed away a couple years ago. Yeah, so I was just using what we already had, so I could have started with a lighter, smaller collar so it wouldn't feel maybe so heavy to him or like just so new to him. So that's one way I could have gone about it, or still could go about it. And the second way is just to keep using that collar and just keep desensitizing him to it, and little by little. And I think I'm gonna try that first and really just see what he can do with that. And then I didn't even try the leash just because of his reaction to the collar. I thought that would have been way too much, especially for our first training session. I really wanted to keep it positive so he would enjoy and like look forward to our little training sessions. So that's okay. I know where we stand and what we need to work on. So it is 6 o'clock, which is Maverick's dinner time, and I am going to start hand feeding dinners. Maybe not all of them, but I'm going to start hand feeding. One, it's a great way to bond with your puppy, and two, you can use their food for reward. So I think what I'm going to do, kind of my game plan going into this, is to, well, one, I'm going to do name recognition and hand feed him when he comes, and then two, I'm going to try the collar again and just distract him with the food. That way he gets used to the collar, and then also to have just a positive association with the collar. That's kind of my game plan going into it. We will see. He is over there. That's why I keep looking over there. But yeah, let's get into this dinner training session. All right, so I have Maverick's dinner here. It's a little less than a cup that he gets for dinner. And one thing I have noticed, I mean, he loves his food, as you can see, and he will jump up and sometimes cry for it, is something I've noticed. So I'm not going to work on that now. I just will not reward him or feed him when he's doing that. So not necessarily correcting it, but just not encouraging it is what I'm trying to say. So, oh, if he sits, then I'm not gonna. This is his first time hand feeding too, so he might be like, what the heck? So, Maverick, yay! Yeah, he's definitely like taking him a little bit. Maverick, yay! Yes, good boy. Maverick, yes. Maverick, yes. Oh. Maverick, yay. So what I'm doing is waiting for him to already be coming and walking towards me and then say his name. I don't know if I said that earlier. I don't think I did. But yeah, I'm already waiting for him to come to me. That way he doesn't fail at it. And then I will reward if he sits nicely. But I'm not going to, you know, make a command out of it or anything like that. See? No. Mav, yay! I'm gonna get used to him. Maverick, yes! So like that, he was already coming to me before I said his name. Maverick, yes! Good boy! And for a marker word, I'm using yes, and then obviously praise. Maverick, yes. Good boy. I think you're getting the hang of this now. Oh, that's a good boy. I was coming down here to say that I don't want him to get bored of that or tired of it. So, positive note, I think I'm done with that for right now. No. Next, I'm going to try the collar again and see how he reacts to it when I'm feeding him food. So, let me grab that. Oh. I'm not asking for anything, but if he offers it, I'm gonna, you know, feed him for that. Oh, you're being so nice. Nope. Oh, such a good boy. Good. And then, okay. Good boy. So I have the collar on him. Oh, he doesn't even know he has it on. Yes. Good boy. So I'm kind of getting a 2-for-1 here with the collar and him behaving nicely. Good job. You're such a good boy. Oh my gosh, the waiting. So good. Okay, I'm gonna get up and kind of reset and see what he does. Maverick, yay! Just to switch it up for him a little bit. So that is how our first hand feeding session went. I am more than pleased with it, honestly. I would have taken if he was just calm. I would have fed him. I don't care if he was standing, as long as he wasn't jumping and crying. I was not going to feed into that, and like I said, encourage that by rewarding him with kibble. But that went way better than expected. And even with the collar too, he did not make any notion that he knew that it was on like it was at the office. So I will probably not try the collar again unless I have food with me. So this was like our first, I guess, feeding treat reward kind of session, where during lunch I did not bring any treats. He does really good with praise, and I want to empower him, not enable him. So I am happy to use praise for now, and he really responds to that. So that's what I did during lunch, and I probably won't do the collar again for a while. Test it without having food around and just using praise for a while. So I'll probably keep doing that for our dinner sessions, put the collar on him, and I'll do that probably for a couple weeks, and then tested it again just without treats, just at the office, kind of like I did earlier at lunch, and see how he reacts and kind of reassess from there and see if I need to keep doing it while feeding him or just see how he reacts. So that was, I'm so proud of you, Maverick. He is going to be in there for about 10-15 minutes, just let it digest, and then do our whole schedule, crate training, outside play, water, blah blah blah. You guys know the deal. Honestly, I probably will not do another training session today. I think 2 5-minute sessions. Well, the dinner one was a little bit longer. It's probably like maybe 10 minutes, but I think that is a perfect length, and they both ended positively and worked towards our goals, even if it was one tiny puppy step towards our goals. I'm just very happy with them. And yeah, so I probably am not going to do another structured training session until tomorrow, but I will keep you guys updated. And yeah, I will probably catch you guys tomorrow. Okay, so I'm at lunch. I'm gonna talk quietly because there's other people working on the other side, so I hope you can hear me. But I'm gonna do some training on our lunch, and I decided, I know I said different last night, but I decided to bring kibble, just like 1/4 of a cup, and work on the collar and just kind of worked on what we did last night. So good. That's good. Good. Good boy. Maverick, good. Good boy. Maverick, good. Maverick, yes. Oh. Oh. You're being such a good boy. I'm waiting to see if he notices the collar at all. No, you're being such a good boy. It's like you don't even have it on. Good boy. Good boy. Maverick, yes. Beautiful. Good boy. That is so good. Good. His little head. Good. All done. Ew. Good boy. You're a good boy. You don't even know you have a collar on. Do you? I don't have any more. It is the evening time, and that means it is time for Maverick's dinner. He is behind me. There he is. He is chewing on a hoof right now. So it is time for his dinner. I'm going to hand feed this one as well. I have not been hand feeding his breakfast just because I don't have time getting ready for work and all of that. So I am doing the hand feedings in the evening. For tonight's training session, I'm going to put the collar on him again. I'm probably going to keep doing that every single time until he's just used to it when we're out of a training session and it doesn't bother him like it did that first time. So I'm going to put that on him again, and I don't think I've said or showed, but every time our training sessions are done, I've been taking it off. So I have not been leaving it on him. Little boy, you're trying to play. You're so playful right now. It's his playtime, but yeah. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the name calling again a couple times. Honestly, I'm kind of getting bored of it, so I'm not gonna harp on it too much tonight, just a couple times. And then get my feet. And then I think I am going to introduce the word sit, just because he's already doing it on his own so well. Like, I have not been asking him to do that, and he's just been doing it. So I'm going to introduce that word. Little boy, you're messing with the camera. Oh. Puppies are fun. I think the way I'm going to do it is while he's starting to sit, say the word and reward him, and then I'll probably have to reset him a couple times just because he will, like as we saw during the lunch and last night's training session for dinner, that he will just sit there the whole time, which is amazing. So I think I'm going to have to like reset him by like getting up, maybe calling him over. That maybe that's how I'll reset him, calling his name over, to work on that and to switch it up and not just do all name calling, all sitting practice. Sorry, my mind went blank. I'm very tired, if you could not tell. So yeah, that is going to be tonight's training session. So let's get to it, because I know Maverick is really hungry right now. Maverick, yes. Sit. Yes. Good. Ah, your claws, man. Let me get down here. Sit. Yes. Ow. Dude, you're hungry or something. Sit. Good. Good boy. Oops. Sit. Yes. You're like a vulture. Good. Oh, good. Maverick, yes. Sit. Yes. I was almost didn't catch that one, kind of a little late, but Maverick, yes. Sit. Yes. Sit. Yes. That one was better timing. Such a good boy. Yeah. Good. He started to get out of his sit with his front paws. So I started moving my hand up and he immediately went back down, so that's awesome. Good. He keeps pinching my skin on accident. I know you don't mean to bite me, right? Maverick. Yes. Sit. Yes. Maverick. Yes. So he jumped that time right when I was going to reward him, so that's why I pulled it back. I am not trying to reward jumping. Oh, I just realized I forgot to put the collar on. No. Let me get the collar. Good boy. Maverick. Yes. Whoops. Sit. Yes. Good boy. No. Sit. Yes. Oh, good boy. Alright, I think the rest I am just going to feed him as long as he's being calm. Good. So as long as he, I guess, is in his sit, then I am just going to feed him. Good boy. So I did want to mention, I just thought about clicker training. I do really like clicker training. I used it with Moose, loved it, and I don't know if I'm going to do it with him yet. The only reason being, at least not right now, I may introduce it later, is I don't know, I keep going back and forth. I really like it, but as far as like when I'm at the office at work and doing training sessions, as you guys know, there's other people like directly on the other side of the walls from me, and that would be really distracting and disturbing if like you hear like click, 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 and you're trying to like talk on the phone and stuff. So that's why I'm like, but then I'm like, it's only like one time during the day, so I could use the yes, but is that too much for him to do like both the clicker and yes meaning the same thing? So that's kind of what I'm thinking through as far as clicker training. If you have any questions about clicker training, I'm happy to answer. I love it. Like I said, it's a lot faster than like saying the word yes, and to me there's a lot less human error in catching. I'm just quicker to catch stuff and get it at the exact right moment with the clicker, so that's why I really like it. Good boy. So anyways, I was just thinking about that and I wanted to bring it up, and I might still introduce it later, but right now I'm just going to use my marker words, or marker word and duration words. So good. That was really good. He like started jumping on my lap. I just realized that while I was sitting here you can only see his head, so sorry about that, but he started putting his paws on my leg and I said and he got off and went to his sit. No. Good boy. You probably see he was like jumping up right there, but I put this behind my back because he does that, and I don't want his focus to be on this thing. I want it to be on me, is the whole point of hand feeding and just doing training, is to bond. So I want him to know that it comes from me and not a stainless steel bowl or cup or whatever. So, and sorry if these training sessions are a little repetitive. I mean, that's what it is. Just pick 1, 2, 3 things, you know, just a couple of things to work on and introduce, and if they're doing well with it, you know, test and see if you could do more with them. So, but it really is just repetition. I've been doing it twice a day, 5 to 10 minutes. These dinners are longer just because he gets more food. but like at work that was like 5 minutes. so yeah, sorry. Sorry if it gets repetitive, but that's what it is, especially in 1 week. Good boy. So that was our dinner training session. Maverick, you did such a good job. Are you happy now that you have food? So anyways, that was our dinner session, and again, I probably won't do any more training. I think that was really good, introducing the word SIT. Yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna take this collar off and we will catch you guys tomorrow. So that was the first few days of training my new puppy Maverick. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing our very first training session together, what we're working on, how I'm going about it, things like that. Let me know if training sessions or training videos are something you want to keep seeing on my channel. I can either do it in this format where I just film a couple days, film all of our training sessions, kind of tell you guys what we're working on, how I'm going about it, like troubleshooting, things like that, or would you rather see them by topic? So for example, if I were training him lay down, would you want me to show you guys like film over a couple weeks, just depending on how long it takes for him to get him, just kind of every so often film and show you an update, and just do it by topic or command? So just let me know what you guys would want to see on my channel, and I would be happy to film them or not film them so often. Just let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we will catch you on our next one. Bye friends.